All right, the Detroit Lions actually released Kerryon Johnson and re-up Frank Ragnow. They did opt. They did opt his fifth year opt. They did opt into his 5th year. But now he signs a 4-year extension. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. It says Tom Priscilli, Tom whatever his name from NFL Network, NFL.com. Lions center Frank Ragnow 4-year extension is worth $13.5 million per year. For a source, huge money for Ragnow, one of Detroit's centerpiece players who's now under contract for just under $70 million through 2026. So that's the next 5 seasons. They got him for the 5th-year option. And I think he deserved it. He probably deserved a little bit more. He's been the Detroit Lions' best player. Last year, it was no player better than him. When you talking about attribute for attribute, you're talking about impact. A quarterback is very important impact-wise, but there's nobody more better than him on this team right now. From last year, he is the best at his position. He may be the best center in football that nobody talk about. Had he been on Green Bay or he'd been on Tampa Bay, he would have been named the best center. Let me see. He would have been, probably a little bit more notoriety. So Frank Ragnow becomes the highest paid center over Corey Linsley, 12.5, over Ryan Kelly, 12.5, over Mitch Morse from the Bills, 11.1, CJ Strider from the Browns, 10, almost 11. So I think he is the best. He got some good ones up here, but I think he is the best. And I don't never, people gotta understand. I'll tell you when I'm biased, and that's rarely. But just saying that from my point of view. And CJ Strider is 29 years. Well, he's 30 years old. Ryan Linsley, I think, should be fairly young. He's 30 years old. He with the Chargers, excuse me now. That's probably why Green Bay probably let him go. And Frank Ragnow, 25 years old. So he locked in through 2026 when he's 30. So he can get another big contract. And like I said before, man, this is pretty freaking cool. To see the Lions taking care of one of their guys before they got to take care of them. No matter what you feel about race, color, or the Detroit Lions organization, I like it. But Brad Holmes said it was extremely important to sign Frank Ragnow to a long-term deal. 5 days later, he made Ragnow the highest paid center. So that's what's up, man. And that's how it's supposed to be, man. You earn it, you should get it. And the Lions haven't did that over their career. That's just not the way it's been pretty much ran. They just, you earn it, they make you wait for it. That's just the nature of the beast. Now, Brad Holmes, I don't know if it's translated to the field, his drafting. We can say it was a great draft on paper, but it got to translate to the field. Year 1, year 2, year 3, and beyond. But only 2 or 3 years, and then we can judge then. But now think about it. They got Taylor Decker, who signed through 2024. Jonah Jackson, who signed through 2023. Frank Ragnow, who signed through 2026. Sewell, who signed through 2024 or 2025, pretty sure has option. So you got a full line. And guess what? In the situation now, if you look at it, did I say high tie? Plus, high tie there. High tie. Big V is there. Hold on. Pull up Big V contract. I think he here through 2025 or 2026. They want to forget about him just because he injured. We got to see. They going to pull up Big V's. They going to pull up Big V's party store on Schoolcraft. I used to go there. I used to hang out on Schoolcraft, which wasn't very long. Real talk. Hold on. So let's look at his salary. And I think he's gonna play well today. I mean, he can play right tackle and put well at right guard for a while. That makes sense. So I know Sports Track. So he is signed through 2024. So I think, really, really people worry about him, the way he probably gonna play. But I think the major key is honestly, I think the major key is really health, and how fast Sewell catch on. Would I start Sewell at guard? Yeah, I think I would. And let Big B play right tackle, but yeah, I don't really have no concerns. The foot kind of concern me. If he come back healthy, have a good offensive line. Don't expect the offensive line to come out there and be good just because you got Ragnow, Jackson, Decker, Sewell, High Tie. It don't work like that. Legitimately, it works like camaraderie. They have to understand how to move as one. That's the biggest thing. Health, then camaraderie, and then the next biggest thing obviously is Anthony Lynn calling run plays. The line, that's been the Lions' biggest downfall, is having big fellas dance on their back feet. High tie 320 pounds. Sewell 330 pounds. Ragnar out there, Jonah Jackson up there. I don't want to see. What you think? You ever seen a boulder go backwards? It don't go too fast once you push it backwards, but when it's coming downhill, it's fast. And the Lions, the coaching staff has been one of the biggest miscues for the line because they want to let Stafford throw the ball 30, 40 times a game, and that finally caught up to Stafford with injuries last 2 years. You have to be able to run the ball. Once them big fellas go forward and start dominating and starting their wheel on the offensive line, the linebackers, the front seven, then once you beat their ass, then you can go backwards. The Lions need old school football. Dominate the run game, stop the run, get after the passer, and everything fall in after that, man. But love this. I think, with the draft, we wait and see, but this really started to turn. See, this organization starting to turn a new leaf, and start paying guys what they owe before it get down to the worst thing. And now Ragnow is the highest paid safety. You get a few additions, this year on the line. I think you get High Tide, who actually healthy. You get Stemberger, who's gonna be stronger. You get Crosby going back to his regular role. So it look up. If it's up, then it's stuck. If it's up, then it's stuck. Wow, she's trash. But yeah, Kerryon Johnson get let go. I was just talking about him during the draft. People saying it was the kid from Oregon State, Jamar Jefferson, gonna make it. And I said they only have 4 backs on the field, so they waived him. And Brad Holmes had something to say about it. We get there. So the Lions are waiving former second-round pick Kerryon Johnson. The news came out just as we got off the live stream yesterday. If you didn't check the live stream out yesterday, go check it out. It was pretty good, man. So I'm allowing people to come on the platform. Make sure you don't play no background noise. Make sure your baby mom ain't smacking you in the back of your head. I don't really care about babies as long as you get them under control. Everybody love the kids. But yeah, Joshua in his bag told me yesterday, man. But with Kerryon, man, it's just to the point where he just, those running backs that's built like Kerryon and Derek McFadden, long, tall. They don't really never last. Adrian Peters got injured in his college career and pro career. He had that same type of body, just with more muscle. But yeah, Lions waiving former second-round pick Kerryon Johnson, team highlighted by promise and marked injuries. Former second-round pick Kerryon Johnson days in Detroit has come to a close. Johnson's being waived by the NFL, by the Lions. NFL Network insider, and report. Now, Johnson will hit the waiver wire after exiting the suddenly crowded Lions backfield led by DeAndre Swift and Boston free agent addition Jamal Williams and 7th-round pick Jamar Jefferson. Detroit Lions took Johnson at the 43 pick in 18. He was a breath of fresh air to a long, toothless Lions rushing attack. However, after rushing for 641 yards and a trio of touchdowns, Johnson's rookie season was cut short by a knee injury. Another knee injury held Johnson to just 8 contests in 19. Last season, Johnson played all 16 games for the first time, but started in only 2 and tallied a career low 181 rushing yards. As Swift promised and Adrian Peterson's presence had dimmed Johnson's prospect. Now, the 23-year-old Auburn prospect product is bound for another ball club. Is looking to restart a career that looks pretty promising not too long ago. And Brad Holmes spoke on y'all guy. He says, Brad Holmes says Kerryon Johnson's status with the Lions is not resolved. Lions general manager Brad Holmes says the status of running back, this was today, says the status of running back Kerryon Johnson has not been determined despite a report that Johnson will be released. Holmes said this morning on PFT, Pro Football Talk, live with Johnson. Status is uncertain. Holmes' trial situation with Johnson is a work in progress. Even if the Lions have decided that Johnson won't be on the roster this year, it may be worth trying to trade him rather than release him. Johnson is 23 years old and has shown enough flashes of talent that some team may be willing to trade a late round pick for him. Johnson is heading to his final year of rookie deal with a salary of $1.37 this season. I'm gonna be interested, man. Looking around the league, who can use y'all boy? That is a question. Who can lose y'all boy? You know, I know all the divisions by people with divisions by heart. You want to trade him in the division? The Bucks know. Maybe New Orleans could do something with him because his catching ability. Carolina, maybe. Atlanta, maybe. NFC East. Cowboys, maybe. Giants, maybe. Football team, maybe. Eagles, maybe. The Seahawks, maybe. Has some injuries in the backfield. Kyler Murray and them, maybe. Rams, maybe. Who else you got over there? The 49ers, they got enough running backs. Let's see an injury come up with Steelers, maybe. The Ravens, maybe. The Browns, maybe. The Bengals, maybe. Joe Mixon kind of built the same way. The Titans, maybe. What else you got? The Colts, maybe. Jacksonville, maybe. Darrell Bevell down there. Maybe that'll work. Houston, maybe. Dolphins, maybe. They kind of got a prep for running backs. The Bills, maybe. The Patriots, maybe. They love Lions, ex-Lions players. Bills, Dolphins, Patriots, Jets. They can use all the help they can get, maybe. The East, Chiefs, maybe. They still ain't brought Le'Veon Bell back. Raiders, maybe. Chargers, maybe. Broncos, maybe. So a lot of the team could use him. I wish him nothing but the best. He just had that Darren McFadden body. And Adrian Peterson, one of the only running backs I can think of recently that really had a great career with the long limbs, running kind of high, the high running style. McFadden didn't work, And that's why you want a running back, that's kind of center of gravity, that kind of bigger legs, not really built long. But, best of luck to him. Congratulations to Frank Ragnow. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. When I advertise your business on the channel, video request, chop it up, all my links there. Want to make a financial donation, Cash App, CJGood313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well, too. Best of the donation, share the video. Deuces. All right, all my Detroit Piston fans and all my Detroit fans, all my MotorCitySportsTalk fans, make sure you guys go check out Piston Mike. We got him over 100 followers. So make sure you check him out. Everything Pistons, man. He gonna hold it down and do his thing just strictly on the Pistons thing. I got the Lions and Pistons, but man, we always trying to help people get their channel up. Let's get them to 200 next, 300 next, 400 next, 500 next, and let's get them all the way to a rack so you can start making that bag. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you go over to Piston Mike as you see it on the screen. Let's get them to 200, then 300, then 400, then 500, and the whole shebang. Peace.